Hello! Today we are going to be discussing consent. Consent means permission or agreement. If you ask somebody, "Do you want tea?" and they say, "Yes, I'm so thirsty," "Sure," or "Yes, please," that means that they obviously want tea and you should go ahead and make some for them. If you ask them and they say, "No, no, thank you," or something like that, are you going to make them tea? Probably not. If you ask them if they want tea and they say, "Maybe later," what kind of tea? Or they seem to be on the fence, they aren't giving you a direct yes or no, maybe you will offer them water or another kind of drink, or maybe make some tea for them later. If you ask them and they have no response, maybe they're drunk or passed out, are you going to force them to have tea? So this same allegory that I'm using can also be used for consent. People can give an answer of yes or no or anything in between. Sex means vaginal penetration, anal penetration, oral sex, or touching of any private area. With anything two people do together, it's important that both of them consent. If both of you are excited, you give an excited yes to sex, you can go ahead and have sex. Here are some ways to tell if someone is saying no to sex. They might have body language, facial expression change, or they might tell you straight up. It's important to not go ahead and have sex at that point. If you have to convince somebody to have sex with you, they are not consenting. Here are some examples of convincing somebody to have sex with you. The first one may seem like it's no big deal. The second one, you may feel a little bit more uncomfortable, and the third one is very obvious. However, all three of these examples are not okay, and they are not consent. The first example is, "Hey, we've hooked up before. Let's do it again." I'm okay. The second is, "Oh, I want to see you again. Come on, come on. You looked so good last night." No, thank you. And the third is, "Seriously, if you don't have sex with me, we're going to break up." If it's any of those options, it means that consent was not obtained. This is not consent because one person wants it and the other one does not. If one person is wearing a certain kind of outfit, does that mean that they're asking for sex? No, not even if it is what you would consider immodest. If somebody is under the influence of drugs or alcohol, or just not thinking clearly in general, they cannot consent. If they're unresponsive, they also cannot consent. If you notice any of the things I've discussed and you still have sex with that person, that can be rape or sexual assault. You could be really taking advantage of that person. They are serious and illegal actions. The person you're with can at any time for any reason take away their consent, even if you've had sex before. It can be before sex, during sex, and honestly, the best option for you is to just check in during sex. Sometimes when you're with another person, it can be kind of tricky to figure out if they want or don't want to continue having sex. If it feels like they're on the edge about it, just stop. It's a good opportunity to just chat, ask them questions, and see if they want to continue. Here's some options. Are you comfortable? Do you want to switch? Are we good? Are we okay? Do you want to continue? Is it hurting you? Hey, if you want to stop, just let me know. Is it okay if I touch that area? Would you maybe prefer to do something else? Now let's flip the situation. If you've decided during sex that you don't want to continue or you're uncomfortable, let them know. Here are some examples of how you can let the person know. Please stop. Do you mind? I just need a break. 1 second. Something doesn't feel right. Do you mind if we slow down? I changed my mind. Hey, I'm not comfortable with you touching that spot. Hey, you can touch me on my breasts, but not down there, please. Hey, I know I said I felt like it, but I don't. You need to let that person know. If you don't let the other person know, they could be clueless and continue. At any time, you can revoke that consent. It's your body and your right. Also, if you talk to that person and get consent, that can create a better bond with the other person and make sure that you enjoy it more. If you want to continue learning about sex and consent, we will discuss it more in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.